nighttime and I'm gonna try and catch some bugs with my bug habitat. And my net, of course. Let's go. It's really dark out. We're trying to catch a spider, but not this one. That is creepy. Oh, you're getting really close.
You don't want to catch that spider, assistant?
No, maybe something a bit smaller for our habitat. One thing about catching spiders, or any other insect, is they might not always be friendly. So make sure you have a parrot with you. We're in luck. It's the end of cicada season and we found a cicada. See, there it is. I'm gonna put it over this net here. Okay. Now we've made a habitat here. We have some hardwood leaves in there and just some sticks. So this is our habitat. And a little bit of a wet paper towel for hydration purposes. Okay. Is it in there? Oh, it's close. Get down, buddy. Get down, buddy. Okay, put the lid on. Whew. It's in our habitat and now we can use all the different features on here to inspect it. Looks like it's right on that paper towel there. Did you know cicadas come from the ground and they live for 2 to 4 weeks? And since we're kind of in the middle of August now, this one's probably at the end of its lifespan. It probably has about 2 or 3 days left. Oh, I can kind of see the end of its wing with this magnifying glass, because look, it moves around. Here's our environment for our spiders. We have some mulch, some twigs, and some leaves. Now let's go find some. Here's our spider. We're gonna grab him and put him in our environment. It's fast. Nice one. Oh, trying to escape. Alright, we're going to take a break from catching bugs so I can show you this National Geographic Bug Habitat. So, it comes with all of this stuff, and the first thing, which we probably should have used to catch the spider, is kind of like little tweezers, but they have this enclosure. That way you can just, boom, go around it and it can't escape. And then you can put it in your habitat. And speaking of the habitat, this is pretty spacious for your average small spider, or maybe a cicada, or even a cockroach. And look, you can put water in these spots, or maybe the insect that you catch can make a home. And then this is where you can put all your greens, like your leaves and your twigs. Now let's look at the top. We have our magnifying glass here, so you can observe the bug from the top. And then when you move over here, this one's more like a microscope. It has 2 lenses, so you can get an even closer look of the bug. And it moves from side to side, and it even goes up and down. All right, and each side opens up, so you can put the bug in there without having to take the whole thing off. This side also opens. Let's look at these other 2 tools. We have our tweezers, which would probably be best to use to get an ant for your habitat. And then we have our net, which we used to get the cicada, which I think was the perfect use for it. But another fun fact that happened to this net was a toad got in our house. So we were able to quickly grab this net, and the toad jumped right in, and we were able to transport it back outside. Let's go catch some more bugs. All right, we're on the hunt for some bugs. Now, I'm seeing lots of ants around here. Oh, I see a lizard. Oh no.
Oh, I don't think we can catch that lizard right there, assistant.
No, we need to leave the lizard. But maybe it'll attract some bugs.
Yeah, he's probably here to eat bugs, right?
That means we're in the right place.
That's right.
It looks like a baby lizard.
Yeah, people, do you see the lizard? Here, I'll see if I can see. You keep looking for bugs and I'll show you.
Oh, grasshopper!
Where?
Right there on the leaf.
Okay. Oh, you're right. There's a little one right there.
Oh, and a moth.
Grab the grasshopper first.
Oh, okay, let's try to get the moth.
Okay, so the grasshopper got away.
Oh.
There's the moth.
No! No!
You're 0 for 2. All right.
Well, we're seeing some signs of bugs, so this is good.
Maybe we should put the kit down because that might be holding us back a little bit.
Okay.
And we'll bring it back to the kit.
Okay, here you go. Maybe you keep your thumb there so it's open.
All right, we'll keep it open. There's a yellow moth.
Oh. Come this way. Oh, there's another. That was a moth. Wait, what was that? A huge grasshopper. We're gonna stay away from the bumblebee though.
You think so? Yeah, we probably should stay away from bees.
Yeah.
Because look, there's a bumblebee right here.
Those are important. Well, all bugs are important. Those are the pollinators.
Yep.
Oh, another bumblebee. Looks like we should stay away from this. Four bumblebees.
There's bumblebees.
Everywhere.
Lots of bumblebees. See another bumblebee.
I'm seeing 4. Okay, I see a little butterfly, but it's kind of far back there. I see 2 butterflies. You see another thing? Where? This is pretty dense.
All right, I think we can go back over here. There's more of a path, okay?
Yeah.
So she sees a moth. She got it. She got it.
Oh my gosh, it went out.
Oh, it went out. I think when you get
There's
it,
another one. Oh, keep it down?
Yeah, you keep moving it so you can't get out of there.
No, I don't want the bees to get me.
Okay.
A dragonfly. See, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. Ooh, ooh, oh, you had it, you had it. It was in your net. Is it in my net? It's in my net. It's in my net.
Oh.
It's in my net.
Okay.
It's right there. We got a dragonfly. Woot woot. Whew. That was stressful. I'm glad we got it though.
That's a cool one to get.
Tell, that one was hard to get. We're all sweaty. Now we can observe. Oh look. It's perfect. Oh, it's upside down. I'll help you up. It actually might not be a dragonfly. We're gonna have to research it, but from first glance, it kind of looked like one. Just because of the long body. It's like perfectly under the first magnifying glass.
All right, you ready to catch some more?
Yeah. So we looked it up and that was actually a damselfly, which is really like closely related to a dragonfly. We do not want to mess with that though. I think that's a dirt goblin.
Not sure what that was.
Those are pretty aggressive. I saw another one. No!
It's over there, but there's one over here, assistant.
Yeah, I saw them.
Let's look and see if we can find it.
Oh, there it goes. It's over here. Oh, there it goes.
Oh, another one. They're all over the place.
No! Should I just throw my net at it?
I don't think throwing a net's going to be a successful plan.
We go, oh, 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 oh. No!
Oh, yeah! You're so close. All right,
I see it.
we're getting closer. It's starting to rain, too.
Oh! Go back here. Oh, I thought it...
Wasn't it right here? It's right there.
No, it's right there.
We lost it.
No, I see it.
We see it. It's over here.
How is it flying?
It's a fast little guy. Wait a minute, I'm gonna come in from the front.
It's right there. Maybe it can hear us.
What in the world is it?
Definitely feel this rain. Is there? It's really coming down.
May need to pause.
Might need to put it in a rain.
We're taking a break for a second.
A cricket.
And she caught, what'd you catch?
I don't know. It's like a white cricket.
Okay, wait a minute.
It's raining.
We've got.
No, do not open that one. That's the one with the damselfly in it.
Okay, so wait a minute.
I'm sweating so bad.
Okay, so it's right there. Right?
Maybe we.
Right, it's about to crawl underneath.
No, it's not.
You don't think so? I wonder if we can put in these guys.
Maybe when it goes up there, we can kind of pinch the bottom.
Okay.
So it's.
All right, let's take this. We're gonna open that up.
Because it can jump out really fast.
Yep. All right, ready?
3, 2. No!
Oh! Whoa! Look at
Clutch.
that. We caught it in here. Ready? And release. All right. High five. Whoa! Teamwork makes the dream work.
Oh, let's look at this inside. It's really musty out here.
Yeah, it's definitely raining, isn't it?
All right, we're back inside, and here are the 4 things we've caught. Starting off with our damselfly. It's in that one of those bowls right there. It's kind of flying around a little bit. And we know this because our damselfly has 4 wings. It's right there. It's right there in that bowl. Oh, it's probably perfect for this. Oh yeah, that is perfect.
So you can count the 4 wings?
Yep.
What's it related to, assistant?
A dragonfly.
Cool.
Okay. And now this one's our spider. It's just chilling in that bowl right there, sleeping. It looks like it's floating, but that's because it made that one. It's like its little home. Like it put a bunch of cobwebs in there, so it's kind of floating on the cobwebs.
So it actually, I think it's like pretending not to be alive, but it definitely is alive, right? If we shake it.
Oh, wow. Okay, so I definitely thought it was not alive, but after shaking it, all the legs went out and it kind of moved.
Yes,
so maybe it's like defense mechanism.
That's right. And we're going to release all these when we're done, right?
Yes.
And then
this one's our cicada.
And we talked about it at night, right?
And we probably should have used these.
Probably have been a little easier, right?
Or no, for the spider we should have used these.
For the spider, definitely, right? Well, look at the damselfly.
The cicada's pretty tucked up in there.
So let's see if we can see it.
Do not open it. But it's definitely in there, hopefully.
Yeah, he's tucked right there. It's going to be really hard to see.
Wait, what?
He's right there, right next to the lens right there.
Actually?
Yep, see him?
No.
He's right there, up against the microscope on this side.
Oh, and camouflage so good.
Yes, he's very camouflaged.
Maybe you put a circle.
I don't know if they can see it because of the reflection on the glass.
It's definitely there.
Let's see if we can figure out a way to focus. Okay.
And this is our grasshopper, and we did a little research, and this is like a bird grasshopper, right? We think is the closest idea to what kind of grasshopper this is. Wait, is it not a cricket? No. And one of the giveaways for it being a bird grasshopper is the short antennas, which is one of the features of it. I also do think it's cool that one of those back legs kind of has spots all over it and one of them doesn't. So, pretty cool. And these are all 4 of the bugs that we caught. I think the hardest one to catch was, the process of trying to catch one of these grasshoppers was the hardest. And we kind of just stumbled upon the damselfly, but this one was probably the hardest.
Assistant, is there any of them that you would never want to keep as a pet?
The spider.
You wouldn't want to keep a spider as a pet?
And the cicada.
Yeah, we need to release the cicada because they have a short life, don't they?
Yeah, it needs to live out its life to the fullest. Now, if we were to keep all these bugs long term, which we're not, but what we would do is for each of our insect habitats, we would create a little biome catered to each one. Like for our grasshopper here, we'd add some leaves, and we found it in the rock, so maybe we could add some rocks there and some water, of course, that way it doesn't go thirsty. And now for our damselfly, we'd add some water as well, and also maybe some flowers to decorate it, and some grass too, and maybe some sticks. There's just lots of things you can add. Awesome. Oh, it's right there.
So one thing is easy, we should mention, assistant, it's way easier to see these with your eyes than it is for us to film them with the camera.
Yes, and it's better to see them with your own eyes anyways, because you can use all the cool features of this.
You can use the little microscope or the magnifying glass. Let's see if we can use the magnifying glass with the spider. Do you see him down there, people at home?
Is that him? Oh yeah. That was awesome. Thanks for watching.